Okay, here we go. Good morning, everybody. Hello, I'm Louise Hyde from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. I hope you all had a very good weekend. I did. Very good. And yeah, here we are, Monday. It's Lionsgate, 8:58. How about that? So, could be significant shifts happening today. The messages could be very interesting as a result. So let's do that. Let's give messages for each star sign. You can check out your Sun, your Moon, your Rising, your Venus sign. Especially if you're watching the replay, I'll be putting the timestamp shortly after I finish this show for all the different signs. I'll be doing that in the comments section, so you can, find your Sun, your Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. You watch those messages, and you can also cross-watch, of course, for others. It can help you to know where someone else is at, so that you're not making it all about yourself, other people's behaviour, And what else? I'll also be doing mini reads as well. If you're on here live with me, you can get one of those. It's by donation for those. Check out the pinned comment that's pinned up top of the live chat. That tells you how to get one of those mini readings. So it's by donation. There's a PayPal link in that pinned comment for your donations. You can also use Super Chat or Super Sticker if you want to as well here on YouTube. After you've done your donation, put a capital Q at the start of your comment with your question in for your reading. You can make it very specific. It can be a yes or no answer because I've got the red and green crystals. I've also got little cards somewhere over there to get your answers and get your clarity on that yes or no answer as well. Or you can just leave it open, like for your higher self, general guidance, love guidance, whatever it is that you want. So put that after a capital Q in the comments just so that I can find it easily amongst the comments. So today I'm going to be using the Tarot of Mystical Moments for these messages. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Carrie. Yay, on Lionsgate as well. I'll also be using the Lenormand, Dreaming Way Lenormand. And the guest deck today is this one. The name of it, Unknown Archetypes. It's got such a long name. Wild Unknown Archetypes. That's what it's called. I think it's The Wild Unknown Archetypes by Kim Krantz. Wow, my memory is good. So I'll be using those as well to clarify. So while I'm doing this, get your donations in for your mini reads, and I'll be doing them sporadically along the way, or perhaps batching them up halfway through, something like that. Depends how many come in. Good to see you live, Carrie. So let's start out with Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What are the Lionsgate portal messages for Aries? Aries, don't forget to click like on this video. Click on that subscribe button with that notification bell as well. Aries have the Queen of Pentacles, first of all. A need to secure yourself financially. This is a message to not be frivolous with your money. Don't make any dodgy investments. Don't be quick to make investments. Look into them. Don't be overly generous as well, saving people and that kind of stuff. Don't do that stuff. Just, make sure you've got your finances in order. You've got a Page of Wands. You've got some exciting news coming in. Some kind of, I think this message is saying, Aries, you got something on its way here. And you're going to want to have your stability for that. So it could be some kind of an opportunity that you'll want to invest in. This could also be saying, don't get overexcited as well. Page of Wands it could be one of those investments that I was saying about, a dodgy investment. Or it could be a good investment, but you want to be saving your money for that investment. It's something like that. Let's see with the Lenormand. Thanks, Carrie. House could be a very big investment, in fact. You could have abundance coming in. You've got a coffin here, which is ending something for new beginnings. And it's going to be a long journey, says the mountain, or it's a long time in coming. Yeah, it feels like house, home kind of thing, but protection. Protect yourself. That's that feeling that I was getting that the Queen of Pentacles is saying. Don't spend all your money. Don't be buying things that you don't need at the moment, Aries. I'm not saying like cut off abundance, but you've got something exciting coming in here to that you really want to put your money into. And it could be around the house, or it could be about a move or a new house, new land, something like that. Let's get one of these out. The Pilgrim. Kind of a new spiritual journey. And the Ring. Something that you're going to want to commit to. Yeah, the Pilgrim, it's a spiritual journey. You've got something new starting off, Aries. It feels like you're going to be using all of your resources. It'll give you direction. You won't even care about the frivolous things that you wanted to spend your money on when this sets off. Definitely something you want to commit to. This could be a relationship coming in. And what you spend your money on when you're in a committed relationship is very different than what you spend your money on when you're single, and perhaps retail therapy, doing that kind of thing. You've got something exciting coming. Aries, that's Aries, okay. Next up is Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Taurus signs. Don't forget to click on that like button and click that subscribe button with that notification bell as well. We go for Taurus, Lionsgate for Taurus. The Seven of Pentacles, getting ready for something. Prepare yourself. Taurus. Ace of Pentacles, wow. Really big new start for you. Something that's going to be long term and be really big, life-changing stuff. Taurus, prepare yourself. Tell us more for Taurus. And Taurus too. So the lady is looking away from her intuition at the moment. Or she's looking toward it. I don't know, they both came out at the same time. I think look to your intuition. So Taurus, this Lionsgate message for you is, it's not happening right now, but prepare yourself. It's about to happen. Your intuition has been spot on, Taurus. You might be questioning that, going, my intuition is telling me that this big start is happening, but I'm not seeing this. I'm not seeing these tendrils come up yet. She is in this card, but Taurus might not be. You're just having to keep on preparing yourself, trusting your intuition that something's on its way. And key. There's something that's key for this. I need to find out what that is. What's the key? Because that might be something that you need to do. Let's ask the tarot. What's the key? What's the key for Taurus here? I'm just wondering if it's some action that you need to take. Six of Cups and the Ace of Cups. That's twin flame, soulmate, Ace of Cups. New love. What's the key? Well, I asked what, like, in my mind, I was asking, what does Taurus need to do? I think it's just let it in. I think the key, there's this, it's riding on something. Something needs to happen, or it doesn't feel like it's you that needs to do it, though. Otherwise, a different card would have come out there when I asked. But wow, Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles as well. Taurus. I'm sun sign Taurus too. I'm feeling it. Starborn. Wow, look at that. So, that egg is cracking open. You're feeling it, Taurus. New life kind of thing. This is new life. Rainbows. Very happy times on the way. Starborn, almost like a message that this is a very important time in your life and you kind of were born for this moment. Get yourself ready, Taurus. It's going to be big. But there is something that is kind of riding, not something riding on it. This is riding on something. Not that it's in question, but this final piece to slot into place first, and it doesn't feel like it's yours, Taurus, to do. Okay. That's exciting, Taurus. Gemini's up next. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Geminis. Don't forget to click like on this video. Click on that subscribe button with that notification bell. What have we got for Gemini? I'm Gemini rising. Well, we've got a slow thing going on, Gemini. Knight of Pentacles, a slow approach. Taking things slowly. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What else? So approach for what? Ace of Wands and Knight of Cups. Love. A love offer. A passionate love offer for a passionate new start. Slow in coming, but it's coming. So, Gemini is waiting on a love offer, huh? Coming in slowly. The best way for love offers, really. Lots of passion. Passionate new start. It's not starting off passionately, though. Well, it's not starting off impulsively, passionately. Let's put it that way. Tell us more, Lenormand. Coffin. Something needs to end before a commitment can come in. So this is someone, lucky. Someone's coming in to offer you a commitment, but they're coming in really slowly. It's going to be a really passionate new beginning. You'll really love it, Gemini. Something needs to end first. That ending could be still underway at the moment. Completions. The eternal child. This is something that's going to make you feel not just very passionate, but this is like the sun card, that feeling of your inner child being really happy. A lot of fun, a lot of light times, that kind of thing. It's going to bring out your childlike fun nature. Gemini. Excitement. And commitment. Passion. Love. Slowness, though. The ending, right? The Knight of Pentacles, it's the ending that's been really slow. Whatever it is that's needed to end has been really slow in coming. There'll be a lot of resistance from people around that ending as well. Hey, Deborah. You feel it close? I do too. Yeah, Deborah. Very. I was thinking today, but with those cards, I think maybe the full moon, the 11th. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Who's next? Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's your Lionsgate message? Cancers, don't forget to click on that like button along with that subscribe button and the notification bell. And Cancer, you got the Ten of Pentacles. This is it can be the happily ever after if we're talking about relationships, but it's a success, like an attainment of success. Your person's Gemini. Wow. So someone commented, I was talking about, because I'm a Taurus, I was married to a Gemini, and I would never make that mistake again. And someone commented, obviously watching the replay, and commented on it saying, it's just that way around. It's just Taurus female and Gemini male that's the problem, not the other way around. So there can be like Taurus man with Gemini woman, and that's not a problem. But Taurus woman with a Gemini man is a problem. Watch out, Carrie. There's a problem. I would never do it again, because I had other relationships, long-term relationships too, with Gemini, and it's the same each time. Taurus is constant, very stable. You get what you see kind of thing. Whereas Gemini has the twins in them. And it's all fine and dandy at the beginning. It's great. There's a lot of attraction between Taurus and Gemini. But when that bad twin comes out, it's too much. It's too much for Taurus. Because Taurus is then going, I expect people to be consistent like me, and that's not consistent. And it all falls apart. So watch out, Carrie. Unless you've got someone that's done a lot of work on themselves And I think that's what they were getting at, is that not a lot of men that have done a lot of work on themselves, right? So when the bad twin comes out. Seven of Pentacles, Cancer. There's more work to be put in here toward that. Ow. For some reason, my, whatever you call this thing that's in my mouth, it's hurting today. It's scraping my tongue sharp. Okay, Cancer, Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. You've got some success here that you can attain, but there's some work that needs to be put in, says the Seven of Pentacles. You're working toward it. You need to have patience with that. You're on the road to some kind of a long-term success here, but there's more work needs to be put in. So we're not talking instant wins here, but you are headed to it. It matters of the heart, right? So we are talking about the happily ever after. So you're on your way to the happily ever after. Whatever it is that you're doing at the moment, you're doing it right, but you just need to keep on putting that effort in, because, and the effort could be waiting as well, remember. But yeah, it's on its way. Just be aware, Cancer, long term. Why? Look, there's people that are taking some of this energy away from it that needs to be cut away. So you might have people in your life at the moment that shouldn't be there for the attainment of this, and that's going to be weeded out. You're going to be shown who these people are. So you've got energies in your life in the form of people that are not in alignment with where you're headed with this new love and this happily ever after. It's a burden to you, so you're trying to make some of these people happy when they're not going to be happy for you. So you've still got some work to do in clearing up the clutter in your life, or negative energy. It's just not in alignment. It's not to say that these people are wrong. They're not on that same page, and they can, it's not black and white. You do have a new start coming. You have this very good long-term thing coming, but you've still got some clearing out to do, and it's not black and white is what I'm getting from this. You'll get there. You will get there. There's patience required and more work to be put in. Okay. So we're all at different points, huh? Or at least people that are watching this. Because, of course, it's always going to be attuned to the people that are watching this. You're Scorpio, Carrie. That should be okay, though. Well, Scorpio is still fixed. I don't know about Scorpio and Gemini. I wonder if it's all fixed signs with Geminis. I don't know. Okay. Comes after Cancer. Leo. Ooh. Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Don't forget to click like on this video and click on that subscribe button with that notification bell. What has Leo's got going on this Lionsgate? Well, perhaps movement forward. Something's been up in the air. It's not been moving forward. You've been weighing up your options and some balance. Getting balance before movement can happen. Six of Swords, before it can start manifesting and the universe helping you out. So things might have felt, Leo, like they weren't moving, but what was happening was you were getting balance, right? Like standing on one leg in tree pose. It looks like nothing's happening, but a lot's happening. Your muscles and your ankles and your legs, it's all very, very active. There's a lot of activity going on when you're trying to balance on one leg like that, like she's doing. It appears that nothing much is happening, but there's a lot going on behind the scenes. But you might not want to hear that, because we want to see stuff happening right on the surface, and you are getting that movement soon. But just know that it's about you finding balance first is the key to it. Yeah. What else? Being balanced in yourself. And that could be an emotional thing, because in the energy update today, a lot of that emotional component of get stable kind of thing. Don't believe in your emotions so much. See, Leos could be very excitable at the moment because it's the season, and there's something about the Leo that gets a little bit more excited than everyone else for the birthdays. Everyone else noticed that, but not just for the birthday, for the season. It's like Leos get excited, really excited when it's the season. Everyone else is a little bit, oh, it's my season. But Leos are like, I love this energy kind of thing. That's what it could be. Anyway, you got the snake. Oh. Snakes. Communication from snakes. What? Oh. Monday mornings. Hi. Snake and communication from a snake. Tell us what else. That's too much. Movement. Moving out is what I'm thinking. Okay, so you might have a past person communicating with you. Someone that has maybe done you harm, hurt you in the past, caused trouble in your life. You might not have confronted them about it before. It feels like they're coming back in. I wonder if this is something to do with your balance. Anyway, receiving communication from someone that's got a little bit of energy that you don't want. Let's put it that way. Someone from the past. It causes movement to happen. I feel like you might confront somebody from the past on. You might realize how unbalanced they make you feel. Whatever you've got coming in at the moment, keep on thinking about your balance within. Do you feel balanced around certain people, especially someone from the past that you get communication from? If you're suddenly feeling like, oh, I feel unstable now, notice that. That means there's a snake in the grass, right? I've seen a lot of big lizards lately. I should think about snakes in the grass. Big lizards in the grass. You got Box and the Bardo. Okay. The Bardo is the character that is on a boat and takes you from one world to the other. You know, that depiction of the boat, like the Grim Reaper on the boat kind of thing, takes you from living to dead. It's the in-between worlds. It's the veil between worlds, the Bardo. And the Box. The Box suggests that you might be closed-minded about something. It could be about yourself as well. Oh, this is a confusing message. You're in between worlds at the moment, and the way that you're thinking about yourself in that, or in your old life, or in where you're headed, is a little bit restrictive. There's a process that's happening at the moment, Leo. The universe is trying to shift you. It's trying to help you, Six of Swords, to make this movement happen. Be very conscious of what's going on at the moment, Leo, because it's all about balance. So keep that in mind, you feeling balanced. But there's also something here about seeing things clearly in those around you. Like who's your allies and who aren't your allies. Leo, you might have kept people around because ow. It's assaulting me. You might have kept people around because you like their attention, but they're not necessarily good for you. Anyway, you're going through shifts at the moment. You're between worlds. Don't put yourself in any boxes just yet. I think things will be becoming more revealed. Yeah, I like the sun. Ouch. Only Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 3 more days of this thing in my mouth. Whew. Okay. I just need to sort it out. Hang on. I'm going to have to brush it. I'll be right back. Because it's something sharp. Be right back. See if that's any better. Might be. So who have we got next? That was Leo. Now we've got Virgo, and then we'll have a break for mini reads. So Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Virgo signs, don't forget to click like on this video. Click on that subscribe button with that notification bell as well. Virgo. You got the Ace of Pentacles too. Big things coming. And the Emperor. Wow, Divine Masculine. So you got the Divine Masculine on the way, stepping up. Perhaps with a big love offer. Really offering something big, Virgo. Like substantial, you know. Not just a would you go out with me, more of a I've got this and I've got that, and do you want to have these life plans with me kind of thing. Tell us more. Side. Cut away something. It feels like the Emperor. Yep, and did something. It's done. It's completed. I've cut it away. This is someone coming at you. Divine Masculine coming at you saying, it's done. It's finished. It's over. I've cut it away. This is what I've done. And then wanting to assure you. I mean, that's both the cards of the endings. Something to do with children. So it could be an ex that we're talking about here. Someone that they had children with. It's done, it's completed, it's over, it's really over. There's an assurance here coming from the Divine Masculine. Very clear. Child could mean that so a new beginning can happen. Crone. You're the wise one. It feels like the Divine Masculine is moving away from a younger kind of an energy. It doesn't have to be a younger kind of person, but a less wise energy. And moving toward the wiser one now. It's got that pentacle, you see. The messenger with the pentacle, the crow. Ace of Pentacles. You're getting communication in from the Emperor. And then a new start can happen now. And it's significant, like it's really big, like, you know, this is going to be a proposal, not just a romantic approach. You know, this is no Knight of Cups kind of thing. This is the Emperor coming in with the Ace of Pentacles. It feels to me like there's a pull. Virgo, feminine, crone, wise. There's a pull, definite pull to the Emperor to be with that now. This could even be a proposal and someone wanting to have children with you if you're still of that age. Well, you can. Could be. We'll start something new anyway. And long-term, Ace of Pentacles. Well, there's a lot of that around at the moment. So, that's Virgo. Hey, Natasha. Okay, let's do some mini reads. Carrie's up first. Thanks, Carrie, for your donation. If anyone else wants one while I'm doing these, get your donations in fast and those questions, and we'll do them in this batch. Carrie. Person's still quiet, going on 3 weeks. Is he okay? Well, we talk soon. Now he's going through things. He said he had problems, would call me when he can. Yeah. Let's find out. 3 weeks. Is he okay? No, not okay. Not okay right now. Will you talk soon? Yes, you'll talk soon. What's going on? Some work stuff. It's a lot. Included. Could be fighting for something at work. Putting a lot of energy into that. It could be like having to fight for a promotion. It could be something like having to put all the hours in to prove that they're the one that can get that promotion. I'm like, you know how in movies when there's lawyers, it's always someone making partner, isn't it? Something like that. And the woman can't make partner if she has anything else going on in her life, like boyfriends, children, or anything like that. It's got that kind of a pressure kind of vibe to it. Having to go all in on something at work at the moment. Wanting to make a significant change here, up until now from the past, love what is. Something that they were putting up with before. Yeah, it's very much an empowerment thing. It's not about relationships, this. Excuse me. What they've got going on. It's almost like they're trying to prove something to themselves. Really going for something and putting all their energy in on that. So they're not okay at the moment. It could be like a lack of sleep and stuff like that, and having to work like way too much. But they seem very insistent that they want this. It's like a short burst to them, that they know that if they get it, then they've got it. Does that make sense with what they could be going through at the moment? Because there's a very strong work thing there. They're putting up with it at the moment because it's a short-term thing, they know it. Yeah, so that would kind of make sense, wouldn't it? If he's saying that he can't call you, or call when he can. Exhausted. I think he's exhausted. Ending something. It could be like an ending of like a work thing. Get himself out of a rut and prove that he can have that promotion. It just feels like a promotion. Oh. Okay, so Carrie, there you go. You will talk soon, though, it said. Deborah, where's he at in his process coming towards you? You're feeling before the 11th. Oh, yeah, I've been feeling that. Excuse me. I've been feeling that with mine, too. But it makes a lot of sense that it'd be on the 11th instead for me. Just with circumstances being as they are. Small island, stuff like that. Because I'm going away on the 11th. Deborah, where's he at? Ow! Ow! This thing is hurting me. But I can't speak properly if I take it out, and you'll see my gap. Flash my gap. Okay, Deborah. I am good enough. Relax. This is for you. No need to prove anything here or feeling like you need to do something. You don't need to. You can relax about it. But we want to know where he's at. No, it's still about you. Appreciate self, believe in self. This is still not about him. Relax, you are good enough. Appreciate yourself, believe in yourself. So the way that you're taking this is obviously it's making you wobble. So why is he hiding from there? Excuse me. Why is he hiding from my energies? Why can't I read him? What's going on with him? No, there's something in your energy keeping him away at the moment. This is not a conscious process on his account. In other words, he's not thinking, I'm staying away from Deborah because she's got this going on. It's not that. It's more of a, you got the doors closed at the moment. It's your wobbliness of the not being sure. People don't want to approach when our energy is unclear and unsure because it makes them too nervous. Like, well, it's hard enough, isn't it, to approach someone even though when you know that they love you. There's always that fear of rejection and all of that. So this is about you Deborah, getting more clear that this is where you're headed and stopping that wobble, you know. You've got the cards that keep on saying that you aren't believing in it, you aren't believing in yourself, you're not believing that you're good enough for this. Really pay attention to how it is that you're wobbling at the moment and sort that out. Because, like, yeah, as I said, people don't approach when we're feeling like that because it makes them unsettled, you know. It's like a nervous dog or something. You're not sure whether they're going to be aggressive or not, right? So you don't go anywhere near them. You really want to go and pet them, but you can tell with an uneasy dog. So it's that uneasy, you've got uneasy dog kind of an energy at the moment. There's also something about jealousy here as well. And again, I'm picking up, it's in your energy. So there's this, like, what if they're with someone else? You know, stuff like that that's coming up in you that needs to be paid attention to now. So you get yourself to a solid place about this. Christina, good to see you live as well. Yeah, he's working really hard, Carrie. But it's to prove himself. Patience is a big thing for everyone at the moment. It has been for a while, Susie. Talking to a lot of his exes. Yeah, and you've got to remember, like, the divine masculine, they are going through a rite of passage at the moment, and they all are getting this, you need to step up kind of a message through. And so they will be doing all kinds of things like that, you know, proving themselves in a way, perhaps with work or commitment or anything like that. There's going to be a lot more behavior from the divine masculine to prove themselves, to step up. It's like divine masculine has been slapped in the face of you're way behind. They've had that message. They looked at the divine feminine and they're like, oh shit, she's way ahead. And they're realizing it, right? They're realizing it, and so it's going to come out in like grand gestures of, you know, I want to say gallantry. Is that even a word? Gallantry, and it's like, think of knights and stuff, and, you know, throwing their coat on the floor and carrying you over a puddle and stuff like that, or the work stuff, and, you know, having to prove themselves. I think there's a lot going on with twin flames at the moment, for sure. Wednesday's show will be all about that. Really messages for twin flames. So, anyone else want a mini read? Get your donations in. Check out that pinned comment. Let's get on with the messages. So, Lionsgate Portal. And we've got Libra. Libra up next. Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Don't forget to click like on this video. Click on that subscribe button with that notification bell. What have we got for Libra? Four of Pentacles. Holding on to something, holding back from something. Page of Cups. Office too small. Page of Cups. Libra, you might have a fantasy about relationships or about something that you want in your life, like work or a house, that's a little bit too pie in the sky at the moment. You might be holding back for perfection, or holding your energy back because it's not exactly as you want it at the moment. I can't tell whether that's a good or a bad thing at the moment. Like, sometimes it's a good thing. I put a post out on Facebook last week because I was eating my breakfast and this thing was going through my mind, and I thought, I'm going to put it on Facebook. It's about me having been celibate for 2 years. It's not 2 years. It's since I was 49, but I'm 51 now, so it feels like 2 years. It's more like 1.5, really. But I put a message out on that, about that, and of course there's always going to be one. Most people were in support kind of thing because it was well thought out, message about what I'm choosing now and why I'm choosing to be celibate, because I know what I want, right? And I won't settle for anything less. And I realised that I've been settling for much less throughout my life, and I'm not prepared to do it anymore. And all of these messages of support, and then there was one. There had to be one. I was expecting 2 different types, in fact. I was expecting this one, yeah. I didn't know who it was going to be, but I knew that someone would say this, a law of attraction kind of person going, you got to ask yourself why the nice ones are staying away from you. No, I don't. The nice ones aren't staying away from me. I'm getting approached by a lot of nice men, but that's not enough for me. But I knew there'd be one like that. The other ones that I was expecting was for some dick to take it as a challenge. And that never happened, that never happened. I got nothing but respect from the guys. Oh, one of my friends laughed at me. One of my guy friends laughed at me. But, yeah, I got nothing but even more respect from the guys. And, yeah, this has a feeling of, you know what it is that you want. You got a very clear vision of it. And you're holding your energy back until it gets to you, until you see what it is that you want. It feels like a good thing to me, Libra. It could be a long time in coming. You like that vision, to hold that vision and then not hold back from it. Hi, Ollie. And there's plenty of fish in the sea, so there's abundance out there, so you can wait for your perfect vision to come along. Yes, you can. And community. While you're in this, I know what it is that I want, and I'm not putting my energy out unless it comes along energy. It's a good place to be, but this is saying get out more in your community. Be out there amongst it. Don't be in this energy and then just stay home. Like, I don't know what it is, this vision that you're looking for, Libra. But if you're looking for something, you need to be out there interacting with other people for that abundance to show up. That Starborn card's coming out a lot. You're on the right track, Libra, for sure. Look at this. You've got a strong pull at the moment because of this energy, Page of Cups. You're focusing on what it is that you want there. You got this new life coming. Oh. And you've got a very strong pull at the moment, very attractive energy at the moment. You're drawing in what it is that you want. So this would suggest like kind of stagnant and withdrawn at the moment, and you're like, no, and you've got your gates closed. But you're doing exactly the right thing here because you're shutting out what it is that you don't want while focusing on what it is that you do want. That is making you very attractive. You're attracting what it is that you want here. Hang on in there. You're doing the right thing. Yeah, so I was kind of expecting that there was going to be one of those that said something stupid like that. Like, of course, I'm not at fault for that. It's a very good decision to do that. But for someone to suggest, how rude is it, and how stupid is it, in a way, for someone to suggest that I'm at fault for the behavior of men out there? No, I'm not. Of course I'm not. Right? Silly. Anyway. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Scorpio, don't forget to click like on this video. Click on that subscribe button with that notification bell down there. It's like that false positivity as well, you know. It's toxic, that stuff. It's toxic. Imagine like telling someone that's making a really empowered decision about themselves. Oh, you should ask yourself why that's not happening for you. It's what the law of attraction teachers say. It's not true. Oh, Scorpio, wounds. You're wounded at the moment. 9 of Wands. King of Cups. That is you, isn't it, Scorpio? King of Cups energy. One, you've got someone that loves you. And you're loving someone, but the wounds are keeping you away at the moment. Heartbroken. Transformation of the heart and the emotions at the moment. There's a lot of healing energy around Scorpio right now. You're going through this healing phase right now, Scorpio, of opening your heart back up is what it feels. It could be quite a struggle to do that. Yeah, whatever you got going on right now, it's to heal you from past hurts, relationship stuff, to let the love in again. Emotional healing right now for Scorpio. Abundance. Yeah, there could be some Scorpios that are feeling wounded that finances aren't going their way. Communication about that. Communication about finances. It could turn around, Scorpio, all of a sudden. So if you've been feeling wounded, being done out of money or something like that, or just the universe is against you kind of thing, you're putting the work in and you're not getting ahead. You get ahead, you think you're getting ahead, and then one of those extra bills comes in. It's that kind of thing, and it's like, ouch, why doesn't the universe love me? Could be about that, but a letter suggests that will turn around, you know. Rely on people around you at the moment. Let your friends help you, Scorpio, with all of it. It's all emotional right now. Even the money stuff, it's about your emotions. Scorpio's feeling left out, like that energy of it's not working out for me, and that really hurts me. Rely on others at the moment. Let them help you, Scorpio. Because it's about the emotions, right? And if you're feeling loved and cared for, that will turn this around. Don't isolate yourself right now, Scorpio. Yeah, the warrior. Fight this, fight this. It's almost like Scorpio is almost slipping into depression. Fight that. Fight your way out of that. Let yourself be loved by other people, friends. Remember, this is about healing yourself so that your heart can open again. How do you let the love in? Well, you let the love in as fast as you can from whoever you can. If it's just one best friend, let that love in. Fight for it, Scorpio. Fight your way out of this. You see the diamond there, clarity in the third eye. Your higher self is trying to help you out of this, get you through this transformation. All about your heart being more open. Let's just get another one out. The mentor. There's someone that can help you, Scorpio. There's someone that can help you. Like, let that love in, even if it's just like a therapist or something like that. Let that love in. Scorpio's feeling alienated at the moment, and I'm getting this message that you're kind of making it harder for yourself, worse for yourself in a way. You've got to know that this is an emotional issue right now, Scorpio. Help yourself out with that by seeking help. Don't let this get you down. I mean, it is getting you down, but don't let it take over. Very wobbly, huh? It feels like the turning point, Scorpio. It feels like you've been living in this world where your wounds have had your your heart half open, and it feels like it's got to get worse before it gets better to heal these wounds so that you can open your heart fully. I think that's the process that Scorpio is in at the moment. Scorpio, you might have felt kind of numbed out for the last few years even. And it's like the universe saying, Scorpio, you need to open your heart fully now. So let's really break you down first. Okay, Scorpio's going through it. Ooh, well, there will be, because it's still the north and south node stuff. It's all about Taurus and Scorpio right now. They're in the spotlight, Taurus and Scorpio. It's perhaps easier for Taurus at the moment than it is Scorpio, I think. Oh. Hey, Christine. Okay. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Saggy, don't forget to click like on this video. Click on that subscribe button with that notification bell too. Sagittarius. Someone has clarity about you. They're seeing you very clearly. Is that a good thing? No, I didn't think it was a good thing. No. Oh, Sagittarius, I think you're going to get, like, rejected. It's a good thing in the end. It's not going to feel good in the moment. This has got the energy of your boss sees clearly that you're overqualified for something and lets you go. And you're like, how is that fair? Surely it's a good thing that I'm overqualified. It's like, no, it isn't, because you're in the wrong place. This has got the feeling of, I love you too much to do this to you. I'm going to let you go. Energy. Sagittarius, you could be being rejected by someone or something, but it's because you're too good for it and you haven't seen that yourself. It's a good thing, but it might hurt a lot. It might send you in the opposite direction and make you feel like you're not good enough for it, but the opposite is true. You're too good for it and you just didn't notice that. You've been pitching too low. Someone else sees it, and when they see it and they act on it, it's going to feel like a huge rejection. Whereas it's not a rejection, it's a projection. It's like, no, like, you're meant to be in the next class. You're meant to be in the next stage. It's like, move along, Sag. You deserve better than this. You should be going better than this. The man is looking at what? It's like their King of Swords. The moon, the man in the moon. The unknown. Go to the unknown now. Yeah, get moving, Sag. You've been trying to get something that is beneath you. Or you've been in a situation that's beneath you. Get moving. But this is a nudge because someone else has seen it clearly. Like, you're too good for this. What are you doing? And ask yourself, Sag, why you're going for what's beneath you. Like, we do that when it's like our comfort zone, but it's not very comfortable, like comfort zone. It's It's like we want to be the best, you know? Oh, look, the seed of the Queen. Yes. Look at this message. I love it. You're meant for more. The Queen, right? The seed. This is a seed of that. Like I said, it's going to feel like this is a bad thing at the moment, but it's not. It's planting that seed that you deserve much more than this. Oh, maybe I'm worth much more than that. You could have been like going for somebody to have a relationship with someone that just isn't good enough for you. Whatever's happening at the moment, you're being replanted. And it's like, no, that's not for you. It's not for you. It's not for you, Sag. You deserve much better than that. So get moving. Move along now. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Capricorn, don't forget to click like on this video and click on that subscribe button with that notification bell. 2. Capricorn, you got the Knight of Cups out. Love offer coming in. Ace of Swords. Thinking about it. Do I want this new start? It might. This is a strange combination. Because the Knight of Cups, playing with the heart there, it's like testing things out. The mind is like, am I sure I want this? Is this really got everything that I'm looking for? I'd kind of prefer this the other way around, like the King of Cups with like the Ace of Pentacles. That would be a much nicer combination. This is, you're all up in your head about it. Is this what I want? Is this good enough? Is this big enough for me? Could be getting a lot of clarity at the moment whether someone's good enough for you or this is exactly what you want. There's a lot of thinking going on here. Think about it, Capricorn. Is this really what you want? So yeah, I could have a love offer coming in. The man is looking at, so the masculine there, looking both ways. So that looking at the rider, which is like forward movement, but facing backwards there. So this Knight of Cups with a love offer feels to me like they've got other options. They're not all in on it. No wonder you're overthinking it. They're not sure. You're not sure. You could go back on it. You could go back on the word. You could go back on your word as well. But it's going to lead to forward movement either way. So if you decide against this romantic offer, if you think it through and go, actually, no, this isn't something that's going to stick around for my long term. This person isn't really compatible with me, or whatever it is, the thought process that you're going through. You might be going back and forth on that too. Like one day you might be, yes, I want this. Next day you're like, not so sure. It's all going to lead to movement forward. So even if you decide against it, then you've got more clarity for what it is that you do want, and you've got forward movement coming. You might be surprising yourself, Capricorn. There could be someone that you really wanted, and then they show up and ask you out, and you're like, no, actually, I'm not so sure. Not so sure we're compatible. The Storm and the Stone. And then when you say, I'm not so sure about this, is when the storm could happen. Be strong in that, though. This could be a situation, Capricorn, where you get the love offer that you've been waiting for, you question it, and then the person shows the true colors, and you are right to question it. Stay solid in that. Could be a little bit of manipulation. They might try and talk you around. They might try and press you into it or make you feel guilty or whatever it is that they can do, whatever your weak point is, they might be using that. Stay really strong like stone, unmovable, Capricorn. Could be an ex coming back. Now, it feels to me like it's someone that you've been wanting to come in. And it might be really surprising that when they do, You realize that you don't want them. Well, you're not so sure, and then you really clearly, I don't want them. Once they show you, once they don't give you that respect in that unclarity kind of thing. Because if you think about it, if we really love someone, right, and then we're asking them out, and they say, I'm not so sure at the moment. If you really love them, right, you're going to give them space. You're going to be caring for what they're going through or caring for the decision-making process. But if you don't really love them, you'll try and pressure them or get your own way kind of thing. So their behavior might really speak volumes. An interesting message. Next up, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Aquarius, don't forget to click like on this video. Click on that subscribe button with that notification bell. Aquarius, you've got Temperance, wait for it. Time for yourself, wait for it. Eight of Pentacles, more work to be put in before you can get the results that you're looking for. So, waiting game for Aquarius at the moment. Time to put some more work in, working towards something to get the results that you want. Lilies, could be talking something that you've loved for a long time, or someone that you've loved for a long time. Something that you've been working or wanted for a long time. Something that's important to you, to your heart. Bucket list kind of stuff. Or a very important relationship to you. Could be more work to put in there. Could be talking about the inner work. Community, or could be talking about outer work. Community not happy about what's going on. The community, they might not be supporting you in this. You might have people around you that aren't supporting you and they don't want to see you move on. They don't want to see you do this thing that you really love or be with this person that you really love. There's more work to be put in. Strange message. You might have unsupportive people around you, or you might have just been in the wrong kind of community, around the wrong kind of people, so that when you go to empower yourself and claim something, they're like, don't work so much, Aquarius, or what are you doing that for? You might have a big shift around people and realizing that you're not in the right community. You were. It feels like you've been around the right people for certain things that you were doing, but then there's something really important to your heart here. When you go for that, you realize, no, my community isn't backing me on this. Now, that doesn't mean that you need to like ditch them all, because it might be right for certain parts of your life, but you might need to get a new community for this part of your life. So if you're striking out to do something new, Aquarius, say in your work, and then all the friends that you hang around, they're not in alignment with that, and just get like new work buddies or whatever, a new community for your work stuff that will support you in that. You don't necessarily need to have the community that you've got around you to be supportive of every aspect, or be the people that you talk to about every aspect of your life. It could be a confusing time for Aquarius because of that, though, because it might feel like you've gone wrong in a way. You've got the wrong people around you. I don't feel that that's the case. I don't know. It could be like you've got emotionally supportive people around you for your normal stuff in your life, but suddenly you're thinking like, oh, I really want to invest in that thing, and then they're not the friends that you can talk to about that. You just go to other people about that. You've got the womb here, so something's brewing. You're pregnant with something, and it feels to me like this Lily's card, I was getting very strongly from it, Aquarius, that this is something that you've wanted to do, or something that you've loved, something that's been on your bucket list, something that has been brewing inside of you for a long time. The crown, you might have had to have wait until you've got to the age that you're at now. The one and the kiss. Well, yeah, we could be talking about romantic relationships here, of that one that's right for you. There's more work to be put in here. You're not just waiting. You're not just waiting. There's work to be put in here. And it's got something to do about people that are around you and the support or lack of it. It's almost like you couldn't do this until you'd got the wisdom or the empowerment or whatever it is to deal with other people's reactions to it. You might have a new relationship coming in, the one that there is what's that word? Taboo. Something taboo about it. Something taboo about it. And it can only come in now because now you're strong enough, but there is some work to put in. And it's around community. You might be needing to prove to others that this love is true. If I'm talking about relationships, and I am for some of you, you might need to prove, might be some work to be put in to prove that this love is true to the community, because it's important. Okay, and finally Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Pisces, what do we have for you? Pisces, don't forget to click like on this video, click on that subscribe button with that notification bell. Anyone else live wanting a mini read? I'll be doing those shortly. We got one from Christina. Hey, Holly. Pisces, you're getting balance at the moment. King of Pentacles. Someone is in your life or approaching you at the moment. You want them in your life. It's got a very stable energy, especially financial kind of thing. You know, they could have like a really good job, or we've got that energy of being stable. Pisces, this is suggesting that you haven't been quite stable. Maybe you've been going with the flow a little bit too much and you haven't focused on gaining that stability for yourself. And so when this person comes in with all the stableness, stability, it might make you feel a bit like, I thought I was doing well, but compared to them, I'm quite unstable, really, you know? An old housemate of mine used to hire DVDs. Back then when we did that, we used to take it in turns. But the ones that he would get would always be like junky movies. And he always got them for a reason. He said, they make me feel better about myself because I feel like, you know, looking at my life, he's only young, looking at my life and I don't know what the hell I'm doing kind of thing, going blindly, going with, you know, following this path and feeling unstable. And it's like, but I watch these junky movies and then I think, no, I'm sorted, I'm all good. And so, but with this energy, it's kind of the opposite way around. You've got some very stable energy coming in and it's making you look at yourself and go, I'm really unstable. It feels to me that this is where you're headed, Pisces, though. It's not to show you up as being unstable. There's a nice balance between stability and going with the flow and all of that. And that's the balance to be found for you at the moment, Pisces. I used to be all go with the flow, trust the universe kind of thing, instead of like building my stability. And then I realized, oh, I need to build my stability. I need to pay off my credit card. I need to build up my savings. I need to do that stuff. I need to work more and get more money in and build that stability kind of thing. There's a nice balance to be had amongst all of that. You've got communication coming in, Pisces. Ooh. Very strategic. So someone's thought it through, this communication. And there's you looking at that going, wow, they've got the shit together, and it makes me feel like I've not. That's exactly what it is. This energy. It might be surprising to you. It's a seed of something, though. The seed of some stability in you. The seed of you. It's like they've got a message for you. There's a message in this, Pisces, because you can get more stability in yourself without taking away from the way that you are. There's just a bit more stability in that. You might have been just a little bit too in the flow. The shame and the mentor. So yeah, this is a messenger. This person you got coming in, it's a messenger of, and it's seeding something in you to take control of your stability and be a bit more balanced in that way. It's like an energy teacher coming in with this. They're strategic and balanced, and you're looking at them, and very big message for you. Pay attention to what's going on at the moment and get more stable. Pisces, there we go. That's everybody. Interesting messages today. Okay, mini reads. Anyone else want a mini read? Check out that pinned comment up top of the live chat. Tells you how to do it. We've got Christina. There's an energy of a foot in one world and other foot in another world. In between worlds. Okay. So Christina, how can she navigate this situation? This in between worlds. Messages for Christina. Okay. So Christina, you've got to forgive yourself and sabotage. So you past sabotages. There's this feeling of I don't put my foot forward into that new world because I'm scared that I'm going to sabotage myself again. So it's you that's holding yourself back from that new world. Because you're scared you're going to mess up. Yeah, you need to look back at your perceived past failures. You just weren't ready yet, is what I'm hearing. You just weren't ready yet, and that's okay. We all do it. We all sabotage it ourselves. But you need to forgive yourself for that. So you've been beating yourself up for past sabotages. You just weren't ready yet, is what I'm hearing. Just tell yourself that. You just weren't ready yet. Right. Check out the pinned comment that's up top of the live chat. That tells you how to do the mini reads. It's by donation. You just weren't ready yet. And so, yeah, you're holding yourself back at the moment. Fear of stepping into that new world. It's you that's keeping yourself in limbo right now. Fear of what you'll do. Who is aware and romance? Okay. You could have someone else doing the same thing at the moment as well. You could be mirrors to each other. If we're talking a romantic situation here, which the romance card would suggest that we are. Yeah, you could have a mirror, someone doing exactly the same thing. You could be both. Not going in on it for fears that you're both going to mess up. So the answer is to look back at your perceived failures in the past and go easy on yourself. You just weren't ready yet. Just wasn't the right person as well. If we're talking about romance of a lifetime, then the other people previously weren't the right people. He's Scorpio. Oh. Well, Scorpio's going through it right now. We know that, right? So, yeah. Just focus on your part in it, though. You're scared. You're scared of messing it up. And you're holding yourself back from going forward. I'm not saying that you need to be the one that starts this thing off or, makes that first approach, but energetically, you need to be ready to take that step forward. At the moment, you're showing us not ready to do that because you're scared of past failures that you perceive were your failures being recreated. So look back in the past at what those things are and go easy on yourself. Reframe it in your mind. You just weren't ready yet, or it wasn't the right person, or Yeah, there's a feeling of the universe has saved us from what wasn't right for us. It's not always our sabotage. Sometimes we get saved from it. People get moved out in whatever way that they can. They get moved out of your life. Interesting, huh? Anyone else want a mini read before I'm done? Wow, a triple Scorpio, say Christina. That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. Considering the energies that I just picked up on for Scorpio, that is a lot that they're going through right now. Crumbling. Ah, so there you go. Confirmation for you, Christina, of what you'd already realized yourself. There you go, everybody. Thanks everyone for coming along. I won't be doing this kind of a show again until Monday because I'm going to the dentist on Thursday and I won't be back. Well, I'll be back Friday afternoon, so I'm not in time to do the show. But this Messages for Each Sign will be on again Monday next week. But on Wednesday, I will be doing this show and it will be the Twin Flame live reading. So come along to that on Wednesday, same time as this, but in 2 days' time. Would love to see you there. For more mini reads, I'll be doing like mini reads, but not the messages for each star sign and that, just doing the teachings, whatever we need to know about twin flames at the moment. There is a lot of twin flame movement going on at the moment. I'm feeling it. It's coming up in the readings so much as well. My readings used to be more of like healing ourselves and sorting our energy out and stuff like that. We've taken a definite romantic turn. It seems to be increasing. I'm not trying to do love readings. Well, I will be on Wednesday, but I'm not trying to do that. It just keeps on coming out. So there's a lot of movement. Yeah. Thanks, Holly, for your subscribe. Well, join our community as well on Facebook. Here it is. And then, yeah, let's do this all over again on Wednesday, but different twin flame stuff. I will be putting a pick a card read out this evening in about 10 hours time, and that is how do they feel about you. So check that out later as well. And yeah, have a good one. Enjoy the Lionsgate. I hope it brings you good stuff. And then Thursday we've got the full moon as well. There's a lot of energy about right now. It's a very powerful time. So enjoy. And I will see you next time. Bye. Thanks for coming along, everyone.